Hey, welcome to Covert Narcissist 101. Thank you for joining me and thank you for subscribing. Guys, thank you so much. We are at over 1,000 subscribers. Wonderful. You guys are doing great. Thank you for joining me. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. Don't forget to hit the bell so you know when I upload more videos. Also, like and share as well, guys. Guys, today we're going to talk about how the kids figure out that the narcissist doesn't care about them. How to figure out that the narcissist doesn't care about them. I mean, we know that actions are always, with these people, never line up with the words. You know, they can talk the talk all day. They can make promises and whatever it is they're going to do with the children or whatever. But when it comes to carrying it out, they will be lacking. You won't see them. They will not be there. You know, so at some point, you know, as the kids get older, there's got to be certain events. I mean, they already know if your kids are like mine or as old as they are. They know they can't really rely on them. They understand that part. So they don't put too much effort in what he would do. But at the same time, there comes a time where there's an event that will happen that will kind of drive this home for them. And that was the case for my son this past weekend. You know, so, you know, the homeschooling thing is going on. And he was supposed to go, or they're supposed to go to the narcissist side. And apparently in his one of his classes, he was in the middle of it. As this is how he was explaining it to me afterwards. He was in the middle of it and he didn't finish it because he now had to go to football practice. When he came back, he forgot that he's supposed to finish it because it needs to be turned in that day. So, of course, the narcissist came, so they went to their father's house. So the next day, actually, the narcissist sent me an email. And it went like this. Blah, 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 had is missing his homework. And mind you, before we even proceed, you know, during the school registration and enrollment and all the other forms, I you know, this is all me, of course. You know, that's my job. So I put him there, and I put his email as well, you know, as notification, so they would notify him of grades and what is going on, so he will be aware of what's going on. Am I expecting him to participate in it? Not really, but you know, he is their father. Okay, so now. Since then, every time he gets a notification, he kind of forwards the email to me, like I don't get the email, like I'm not the one that set it up. So I kind of ignored him there, even though he does that. I'm like, I figured, I guess this is the check mark for, oh, I checked on my kids today, I checked on my kids' education stuff today, you know, whatever. So I don't say much to that. So, but this particular one, he sends email, and he's like, blah blah blah. He missed his work that was due, and I would have ignored it if he stopped there, but he went with are you even checking their work? Are you even checking their work? Okay. Okay, see, that's one of those things that when you pause, because I mean, old me will pretty much go off on how dare you, you know, of course I check their work and blah, 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 blah. No. So I responded with, oh, well, it's a good thing that they're there with you. Why don't you go ahead and ask him or remind him or ask him why he missed to turn this in. Maybe he can log in there, you know, get on the school thing and turn that in, you know. Since he, you know, it seemed like he didn't finish it, didn't turn it in. He can do that there. I picked the kid. This was happening early in the day, on that Sunday, I believe it was Sunday. And I was supposed to pick the kids up in the evening, around 6. So by 6 p.m., when I went and got the kids, you know, they were in the car. So I was asking my son, well, you know, you're not supposed to be missing, you know, time, turning in your work and all that stuff. And so he was explaining to me about, you know, middle of it, he forgot to go back after football practice and everything. I said, but you done it all right, because your dad, you know, your dad told you to do it. He's like, no. I said, didn't he remind you to do this? He's like, no. That's okay. What did you guys do? Oh, he just ordered pizza. I said, no. He was sending me messages. Did you not, you guys, he didn't remind you, tell you to go finish this and turn it in? Nope. And so I'm like, but he's, he was coming asking me why I wasn't asking you, reminding you guys turning your work. And so this got him confused, because it's like, but I was there. He should have told me. Why is he telling you? I was there. I forgot to, go back and finish it and turn it in. Why didn't he tell me? And then he had this confused look on his face. Like, why didn't he tell me? Why is he telling you? Of course you check our work. Why? I just forgot to do that. And he kept repeating this. Why didn't he tell me? Because you see, this is confusing him, because every now and then the narcissist will call on the phone and randomly, how is school and all that stuff. To them, you seem like, oh, your parent is checking on, make sure school is going well. But it just dawned on him that it doesn't even matter what his answer is to those questions. He was just asking it to check a box. Because if he genuinely cared about his education, he wouldn't have not told him something that is really critical for his grade to turn in his paper. Rather, he didn't say anything. He didn't tell him anything. But he was quick to come to him, tell me this, to question my parenting skills, of course, But he never told him. He was there with him from morning of that day to around 6 p.m. when I picked him up. He never told him to do this. But he sent me that message in the morning. So the narcissist is always busy trying to obviously find faults, because the target, like we always know, is you. But as the kid, to him, with this event, because he was genuinely confused why he didn't tell him. But he just, I guess, kind of trying to understand why I am the target, but he's the one that is missing, the time, turning in his paper. So this is how the kids can understand this. That's why we don't even need to tell the kids he don't love you, or they don't love you, they don't care about you. No, these are the actions, these are the things that will happen to, let the kids know, because somehow he's trying to, and I know that's what he's trying to do, reconcile the person that is always every now and then asking him, oh, how is school and everything, to where is actually critical, where is actually important for him to follow up and make sure that he turns in his work or does his, stuff for school. And when he got to that point, he was nowhere to be found. All of a sudden, he doesn't care, that he hasn't done his work. And then he's reminding him that he hasn't done his work. He doesn't care about that. So he finally gets it, understands that all that question, prior to this, every now and then on the phone, it means that he didn't really genuinely care about whatever his answer was, whether he does the assignment or not. This was him trying to check a box of, okay, I've done this today. Let me check. I've asked them. It looks like I'm interested in my kids, education, when they could care less, as it is now. So that's how the kids find out. I felt sorry for my son yesterday, because he really was confused. It doesn't make sense to him. It didn't make sense to him. But like I said, we don't have to say much to the children. The words will never line up with the actions when it comes to the narcissist. As we can see, he went from every now and then, oh, how is school and everything, to when actually he needs to show that he cares about his education, and voila, he's not there. He's not there. He ordered them pizza. Guys, get a hold of your mind, and everything else will fall into place. Please like and share.